Hello, today we're going to be learning about how to play the Pink Panther viola part. At the very beginning, we're going to double the violin part and we're going to get to play fourth finger on the A string and we're going to kind of go down the scale, except for we're going to skip the second finger. So we're going to play E, D, B, A, G, E. So I'm going to play that again for you. When we go to play it, we have to make sure that we play our bows with this rhythm. Long, short, long, short, long, short. 4, 3, B, A, G, E. We'll play it one more time. Now, that's the first measure of our song. We also have the second measure, we have something called a B flat. We're no longer going to keep our first finger on the first tape. We're going to make sure that our first finger gets to go back below the tape. That's called a B flat. When we go to play the B flat to A, it's going to be with our rhythm. Our rhythm is going to be different than the beginning. We're going to almost flip the rhythm around. So we're going to play short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, and we're going to do that 4 times. So the notes are going to be B, A, B, A, remember B flat, B, A, B, A, and we're going to slur those notes this time. In the first measure, we didn't slur our notes, but in the second measure, we will slur our notes. This is what it's going to look like with your bow. Remember, short, long. My B is back below the tape. I'm going to play open A. So if I put those two together, if I start at the very beginning, I'm going to play long, short, long, short, long, short, and then short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. It's really fun. I think so. The next part, you're going to play 3 notes in one bow stroke. It's called a triplet. And if you look underneath the note, it actually has the number 3 underneath the note, showing you that that note is a triplet. I don't know if you remember, but lots of you played a triplet in the music that we played in the spring when we started our new piece. It was the Legend of the Night. We played the triplet. So when we go to play the triplet, it is G, E, D. Now, we just got done playing the B flat earlier. I need you to make sure that your first finger now gets to the tape. Because it's not an E flat, it's an E natural. We have to make sure we don't accidentally play an E flat because we forgot to move our finger. So now this next measure, we're going to play G, E, D, triplet. I'm going to play it for you, all in one bow. And I made sure my 1 was on the tape. And then I'm going to stop my bow and I'm going to go up, down. I'm going to play that one more time for you. Triplet, up, down is what I like to say when I play it. So if I put all of the first 3 measures together, remember we're going to start with our 4th finger on the A. We're going to kind of go down the scale, except for we're going to skip our second finger. So I'm going to play 4, 3, B, A, G, E. Now we're going to push that 1 back below the tape. B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A. Get the 1 back to the tape on the D. G, E, D, E, E. So I'll play it for you. So that's with the violins. The second part that we get to play is with the cello players. And they're playing exactly the same notes that we are. So we have to really make sure that we're in tune. Now, this is kind of tricky, so I want you to listen to all of my details. We're going to be on the G string, and we're going to start not on the 1 tape, but we're going to start one back below the one tape. It's called a G sharp. So we're going to play the one, and it's called half position for the violas. Put our one back below the tape, two on the one tape itself, three next to the one tape, so like right next to it, and then four is going to go on your second finger tape. Kind of weird, isn't it? I know. I've told my students that it kind of reminds me of smushing your fingers all together, because that's kind of what your fingers are doing. None of them are far apart from each other. They're all really close together. So we're going to, once again, we're going to start with our first finger between the one tape and the peg box. We're going to put our one right below, our two on the one tape, our three right next to the one, and our four on the G, on the two tape, excuse me, but it's on the G string. We're going to make sure we start up bow. Every single time we play this figure that's in this smush position or in half position on the G, you always start up bow. And the tricky part with this, when I've been teaching my students, it's very hard for them to start up bow at the balance point. So I'm going to put my bow at the balance point, and I'm going to go this direction first. Because when we get to the fourth finger on the G, we have to hold our bow for a whole note. That's kind of a long time, and you might run out of bow if you start at the very top of the bow. So we're going to start more down here in the bottom of the bow. So we're going to try that again. Remember, our one is low, our two is on the one tape, our three is on next to the one, four fingers on the two. I'm going to start up bow, and I'm going to start at the bottom of the bow. I'm going to stop my bow, and I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to go up bow for a half note. The next note, we're going to actually trade our third finger. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, open G. And then we're going to go back to the one, the low one again. So once you master the very beginning and the smush position, you'll be on your way to learning the first part of the Panther. Have a good day and good luck.